to see stuff like this where, you know, again, there's multiple accounts here. You can see that, you know, again, if I was to port over there, break my shield, I guarantee you that there's probably at least a couple 100 million, maybe even 1 billion resources on those accounts right now that I could port over and I could grab. I bet you money. In fact, I'm so confident in it, okay, that if I was to go over, put on my gathering gear right now, okay, and we'll do this live. I'll just do it with you guys, okay? I'll swap out to gather talents, which, I mean, yeah, it's not really all that important. I'm just increasing max load and some health. A little bit of, you know, a little bit of help, but not a whole lot of help, right? It's just a little bit, okay? I'll put it on for 1,000 gems, okay? And we'll just go ahead, port over. Oh, and also, make sure you put on your fucking anti-scout. Don't be that guy. Don't forget. Don't want to be that guy. Okay, but so like here, go ahead and scout them, and let's see what we got in here. There's a hell of a, but let's see. So yeah, see, like here's a couple 100 mil. He's got 500,000 troops. Okay, and those on just that account. Now if I look at this account and this account, let's see what we have here. So this account has 4 billion food, 102 million stone, and 21 million. I mean, as you can tell, okay, these guys are not hurting for resources by any means. Okay, but this is just one example of like several accounts in this kingdom where they just have filthy amounts of resources. And if I was to put a 50% boost on right now, because I'll go ahead and hit like probably 4 or 5 accounts in this one video, just to prove a point. Okay, so here you can see I'm pulling 46 million a pop, and we'll go ahead and hit this guy. Full T4, full everything. I don't care about troop loss right now. There's not enough troops in there for it to matter. It really isn't. There's not barely enough to do a damn thing against a full T4 march. It won't. It won't even scratch it. At best. Okay, now if I look at this, first hit, capture the leader, 608,000 dead. Didn't even take a scratch. Okay.
A few moments later.
Yeah, here it's clean. Didn't take but a couple marches, but it's clean. I do believe there is another one. I don't know if he's shielded. Oh, he did. Let's see. I know of another one. I just need to check. Because again, some resources, not a lot, usually a little bit. So like somebody like this probably has some stuff. I see AI. I would rally AI, but again, don't have the numbers to really pull that off. But like some of those accounts, like Candy 3 Babies, probably got resources. I don't know how much, but I'm sure that person probably has some. Let's see, what about this guy? And this hive down here. No, most of these accounts are shielded, so that's off the table. Well, alright. So, yeah, I mean, Mr. Kai. Alright, we'll port over and check Mr. Kai. And we'll see if he's got anything. And if not, then that's probably where I'm gonna call it a wrap. Oh, yeah, okay, he's got gold. And he's got, like, some range in there. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so for targets like these, though, right? I mean, I could wear gathering gear, but that would just be like an excessive loss. So we'll put on. I forget which is the difference between these two. I don't think there is a difference, aside from that one has defense and the other does not. Or is that not the difference? I guess there was a difference at one point or another, but either way, we'll just put this on. And let's remind ourselves that we want to be an phalanx. And what do you want, a solo? Probably don't want a full solo though, do we? We'd probably send like 200 and... Well, now let's not try to chicken out. Let's send 300k. We'll send like a 300k stack, and we'll put in the rest as guards, and the rest will be history. And then swap to war gear. And the rest is pretty much good to go. We'll see what he's got. So, yeah, 22,000 dead, but 239,000 reds on the first hit. Let's see. Yeah, he's got range. That's it. He's like pretty easy to hit at this point, so I'll just swap to gathering gear really quick. And full solo. And I shouldn't need to put on gear. This should just wipe him, but just because. There. Okay. And then we got his leader and 400 and some thousand reds. And now we can go ahead and we can clean him out for all of his gold. Again, you can see it's 38 million now without talents. So it's a noticeable difference. Again, I'll just swap back to gather just to make this a little faster. But otherwise, I mean, as you can see, the core of it is 46 million, and that's pretty good when you're trying to gather. I think that's pretty good army capacity. Again, part of that's because of gear, but it's also partly because you know, I just happen to have the resources to do that. And again, I'm sure my infirmary, and I'm sure some of you are probably worried about it, right? Because a few of you that are worried about it, look at that, 37,000. That's all I have. Whip-de-doo. Like, I barely scratched myself at a billion-mite, and this guy is emptied, pretty much. Pretty much emptied at this point. Yeah. So, wiped him out clean.